Hello everybody, this is Greg with The Greg Show. Excuse me, liars, cheaters, scumbags. What does that immediately make you think of? Politicians? Maybe? Sure, they're in that group, many of them. Sure that there's some that are virtuous and right, upright and upstanding and doing the right thing, I would hope, in all the politicians in all of our country. I'm not here to claim political affiliation or sides or anything. I think they're scumbags on both sides of the aisle and in between. But I saw something on a video channel, Project Veritas, if you guys are familiar with it. Again, this is not about my personal views. This is merely about the scumbaggery that is going on. That you've got to be aware of this already. Surely everyone is aware of how ruthless and sorry political influences today and politicians are today and their behavior. And the lies and the deceit and all of the things that go on just for votes, for corporate interests, for personal financial interests, for perhaps even more nefarious interests, if you want to go there. And I wanted to share a little bit of this with you, so I'm going to show you a little bit of this video. Think about this. In a month we have midterms coming up. So, not that one candidate is going to be better than another, because I think that on both sides of the aisle, in a lot of the positions that will be available or up for grabs or up for swapping, from one politician to another, from one political affiliation to another, I think that there are, again, scumbags and liars on all ends of this spectrum. But I just want to show you a little something here. I'm a Tennessean. This is about a Tennessean. Just check this out. Let this speak for itself. Anytime now. Anytime now. Come on there. Okay, well, my internet's not cooperating. Let's try this again.
There's an old saying, scratch a politician, find a hypocrite. Despite the best efforts of Taylor Swift, Democratic Senate candidate Phil Bredesen is in a very tight race with Republican Senate candidate Marsha Blackburn here in the state of Tennessee, a state won by Donald Trump by 26 points in 2016. Now, last Friday, Bredesen sent a shockwave throughout the political and media world when he announced that if he were a senator, he would vote for Brett Kavanaugh. But that does not appear to be true, as evidenced by this hidden camera footage of his own staffers calling him a liar.
I'm Phil Bredesen. You know me. Nobody's going to tell me how to vote.
With the midterms a mere 30 days away, some Democrats are sounding more like Republican. The political differences may be smaller than you think, considering that Bredesen says he would have voted to confirm. Rick.
Now, you hearing this? They're saying Democrats are sounding a lot more like Republicans. There's a thing going on here where one side is trying to align themselves with the other. Again, I'm not here to discuss my own political affiliations. I try not to affiliate with any of them. But surely you see, just continue watching, the just disgusting deceit.
Kavanaugh.
Because, I mean, he wouldn't really, right?
What?
Vote for Kavanaugh.
I don't think so.
But I was so confused because I just can't believe that he would actually vote yes. Like, I have
he wouldn't. But he's saying he would. Politics.
He
So
would.
I don't know if that makes it worse.
But he's saying
no, it
he
makes
would.
it better, but it's still.
But what's the, like, I don't understand what's to gain by saying yes.
Moderate Republicans.
Like, why would you say yes if you would really say no, you know?
Yeah, because it's like a political move, and so he's trying to make up those points. So I don't know, like, how this is going to turn out. And, like, it's just so crazy because it's like these 2 days, it's like feels almost post-apocalyptic. And, like,
On a side note, let's count how many times this woman says like.
Today, like, everything is the same. Like, we're still getting as many sign-ups. Like, we're, like, it's a new day. It's just crazy.
That is weird.
And so, I mean, I guess, I don't know, we'll see. Like, I guess we won't know until November 6th whether or not this was, like, worth it or so.
Bredesen said to the voters he would vote for Kavanaugh, but his staff knew it wasn't about Kavanaugh. It was about votes.
I don't understand why he would lie like this.
So, what I've been told is, like, data. Like, data has, like, so I don't know if you saw the new CBS poll. So it says we're down 8 points.
We're down to 8 now?
Yeah, we're down 8 points, and it also said that 47% of Tennesseans, that was wrong. 74% of Tennesseans wanted to see Kavanaugh confirmed. So, this isn't like, what is it, messaging or anything, but like logically based on those numbers and what I've seen is that he had already known that the gap between him and her has like grown more, and so he thought that like by coming out in support that it would get more Republicans on his side. He wasn't doing as well in the rural parts, and so but like what he
Not doing so well in the rural parts of Tennessee. And listen what this next guy says.
he's banking on is for people who are like Democrats and stuff to still come out and vote.
I think it's important to just remind yourself that, like, that it's just a political move, right? Like, that's the only way I can.
Isn't that gross?
It is.
But that's like the way it has to go.
Like, I just hate that
The
he has to,
staffer
like,
Yeah, right?
for Bredesen even says, isn't that gross? But he has to do it.
I know. Tell me about stuff. Unfortunately, that's reality.
Like, you wouldn't know the possibility.
I want to fast forward to a part here if I can find it.
People now vote yes and those holding their nose. What is your, do you think it was a miscalculation?
Talking about the voter base of Tennessee.
And,
Let me find this one here. This dude.
The voters?
Right here.
That's,
Yeah, here you go.
That's it.
Check this guy out. Let me back up just a hair.
I
Listen
want to
what...
see the polls
if we lose,
after Taylor's statement too, but
because not only did he
a lot of our volunteers were really upset. So if we were not,
A little what?
He would forfeit the moral high ground.
and if it still loses, if it's by a small margin,
Even worse.
that's the base.
What's
It
moral
seems
about
Bredesen
lying?
and his staff have a pretty low opinion of Tennessee voters.
Yeah.
Is it because of, like, the voters?
That's it.
So he'll lose voters if he says
No,
yes?
straight up. Yeah.
Are the people of Tennessee that ignorant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bredesen, you know me. Today, the new...
Are the voters of Tennessee that ignorant? And they go, yeah. It's just in Tennessee at a Tennessee Senate candidate's campaign offices. Okay. Now again, this is one guy. There's a lot of douchebags out here doing this stuff. Just think about what you're going to do when you go to the polls in November. Sometimes I wonder if it's even worth going. Sometimes I wonder if it even matters, if it counts, if it's not all already planned out, and figured out, and that they're all lying. I don't know. But when you see straight-ass examples in your face, it's sickening to me. So, fellow Tennesseans, we are not stupid. We are not ignorant. And if we open our eyes, and the rest of the world, and pay attention, perhaps one day we can claim our country in the name of all that is good, in the name of people doing right and doing the right thing. I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. Anyway, that's all I got for the Greg Show. Check out more on Project Veritas. There's some interesting stuff up there. Lots of other good sources as well. That's all I got. Thanks. This has been Greg with the Greg Show. Bye-bye.